have already learned that a child under the age of 1 should always ride in a rear-facing car seat, and that children should remain in rear-facing car seats as long as possible. As CPS technicians, you will be teaching caregivers why this is so important. Even though we have made great strides in reducing child fatalities and injuries since the 1970s, over half of children killed are either improperly restrained or unrestrained. Caregivers may be tempted to place a rear-facing only car seat forward-facing to allow them to see their child more easily. This is a serious error, and it places the child at a significant risk of injury or death in the event of a crash. Let's examine the reasons why. Rear-facing only seats are engineered to distribute the forces of a crash along the entire head and body of an infant and young child. The harnesses are attached snugly to keep the child from sliding up the back of the seat and flying out of the seat in a crash. A rear-facing car seat supports the entire head, neck, and back of a child in a frontal crash. A young child's head is larger and heavier in proportion to his body than that of an older child. In a frontal crash, the head moves abruptly forward, placing increased forces on the neck. But when a child is properly restrained rear-facing, the head moves with the seat, reducing the risk for neck and spine injury. We would all be safer if we could ride rear-facing. When a child is forward-facing, the forces of the crash are distributed only over the harnesses. The plastic shell of a rear-facing only car seat is not strong enough to hold the forces of the crash on the harness system in a frontal crash. With those forces, the shell can crack, the harnesses are ripped from the shell, and the child can be thrown from the seat. It's a common myth that when a child's feet or legs reach the back of the vehicle seat, she is at increased risk for a lower extremity injury. Lower extremity injuries are rare for children who ride rear-facing. Children can easily sit with their legs crossed or on the back of the seat. Lower extremity injuries heal more easily and completely than injuries to the brain and spinal cord. In a frontal crash, the rear-facing car seat cradles and moves with the child. It is the shell of the car seat itself that absorbs the forces. When working with caregivers, it is critical they understand the reasons why children are safer when traveling rear-facing in vehicles. While we can understand that a caregiver would like to see their child while driving, we must emphasize that the statistics are compelling and the risks too great. For their best protection, children should remain in rear-facing car seats to the highest height or weight allowed by the manufacturer.